Good afternoon, Central Florida. This is Fong Hepburn here at Project Life. I am so excited because I'm taking a moment out of our Sunday right now to share with you all, just to keep you updated on what's going on right now here at our local donation drop-off, which is right next to our local church at Jump Ministries Global Church. We are still ongoing doing the Bahamas donation Hurricane Dorian relief efforts. I've shared it over the weekend with a few people, but the response of the community throughout Central Florida, and plus some of the emails that we've received from people in Michigan and out of state, it's amazing to know that you all are out here and you found us and you've entrusted in us to be able to drop your supplies and for us to deliver it to the Bahamas. So we're going to continue to give you an update as often as we can. We're reaching our 30-day mark already.
Wow.
And you can kind of see in the back, we're going to show you little clips about it. The supplies and the amount of supplies we have just triple, quadruple of what we really expected. And so we want to say thank you, first of all, to every single organization, businesses, schools. I've had so many schools that throughout the week we go and we pick up the supplies from you all. The students, they even wrote cards to the people in the Bahamas. So we're going to deliver those cards too. Just amazing love, community love that was displayed and shown this past month. But we're not done yet. Central Florida, we're not done because of your commitment and your heart to give. On our end, on Project Life, our family here, we're going to continue our best with our best efforts to continue to pack these supplies and continue throughout the rest of the year. The rest of the year, our goal is to take everything that is being brought here. And also, some of you have asked, are you still accepting supplies? We are, because if you're going to collect on your end, your organization, you still have a heart to give, you can go ahead and bring it to us here. We're going to continue to accept the supplies because for us, it's a dedication, because restoration requires time and years. We play a small part of it, and we're honored to be able to do that, be able to be a blessing to the community, not just in Orlando and local community, but also worldwide. I have this awesome man of God right next to me right here. I'm going to let him share a little bit, but he's a special guest of ours from Trinidad. So some of you may know, but Project Life, we traveled all over the world, and mostly we've traveled recently in the Caribbean island. One of the destinations we visited recently in July was Trinidad. And what we do is what you guys see here, right here, with all these supplies. We throw a global food festival. We do a whole event, concert. It's just an amazing time for the community to come together. But not only that, we bring supplies, as we do here right now, into the community, and we give it and we share it to the community. And it's a free event. You're coming to eat, dance, see fashion show, and bring home boxes of food and supplies for your family. So we just did that in July, and then Hurricane Dorian came around the corner in August, took us by surprise, but it's God has been so faithful, and the community, you guys are amazing, because without you, we wouldn't be able to continue to do what we're doing on our end here. So this is Dr. Roger Samuel. I'm going to allow him to share a little bit about who he is and what he does, because he does a lot. He's all over he's actually in New York and also in Trinidad. So we connected in Trinidad. He was there with us at the Global Food Festival, and he's here with us for the first time in Orlando as well. So we're going to let him share a little bit so you all know what he went through and what he experienced at the Global Food Festival.
Yes. Wow, well, I'm Dr. Samuel, and I'm so grateful just to be here and to see what God is doing, because when you guys were there in Trinidad with the Global Food Fest, I was so impressed and amazed. There was a big concert, there was a fashion show, there was a big food fest, and there were boxes of food giving out to families. Thousands and thousands of families came. They got clothing, they got shoes, they got grocery stuff.
Toys, everything, yes.
And I met with a few families after, and they were telling me how they were so impressed that someone could come all the way from Florida, from Orlando, and bring this amazing experience, because they were able to be entertained with some wonderful, talented people, plus fashion show. Ate, of course I ate a whole lot myself. And they ate and was so blessed that they took home lots of stuff to their families. And I'm happy now I'm here in Orlando to see where it's all started. And see, this is where all the stuff, all the supplies were collected, and how nations are benefiting from what God is doing here. So those of you who have given, I am a product, I'm a testimony of what you guys are doing across the nations. And there was such a tremendous release of emotions because folks were so happy and so impressed because their needs were met. They felt like someone cared for them, someone thought of them and considered them in their situation and met them at their point of needs. And so when you give into this organization, you're giving into nations and people are benefiting all over the world. And I'm here to testify of how a tremendous job. And as a therapist, I mean, I look at people, I hear what they have to say, and I analyze,
So you know.
So I know.
So you know when you, yes.
So hearing them, and after the, all the responses of, wow, is this for real? Do we have to pay? No.
We had a lot of those. Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
We don't have to pay? Say yes.
Yeah.
I mean, are you sure there's not a trick behind all of this? No tricks, no pay. Just people showing the overwhelming love of God and the love for people, the love for community and the love for families. And this is what you guys are all about. Helping, empowering people's life by meeting their needs one life at a time, one family at a time.
That's right.
So I'm so impressed. And I'm looking, and I'm here, and I'm like, I can't believe
this is where we're doing it, yes.
On the outside.
Yes, a 40-foot trailer is on the outside of our local church here, and it's done. It's fully packed. We have no more rooms to pack it. And that was actually only 2 weeks of collection.
Wow.
2 weeks, that 40-foot. We were planning just having one 40-foot. We're gonna be like, oh, we're gonna go to Bahamas with one 40-foot. We're gonna be able to help. In 2 weeks, that filled up, and then this is a response of within 30 days, and it's ongoing. I still have, others that haven't dropped off everything. They still have stuff they want to drop off. So it's an ongoing effort because, we have to understand. We hear about these situations a lot, but when it comes to natural disasters, earthquakes, hurricane, anything for third world country, it's not the same as us. We understand because we've had, hurricanes recently here in the States.
Right.
But the resource we have here is different.
Right.
I come from a third world country. My husband actually comes from the Bahamas, of course. So our heart, and you're from Trinidad. So we have a better comprehension of the devastation and how it can affect us, long-term wise.
Exactly.
Because they don't have a Home Depot or Lowe's, okay, we're gonna go buy the woods and go ahead and rebuild. And even with the children, there's no Walmart around, there's no anything around, So when it's hit like that, the magnitude like that, it's a long-term restoration.
But how do you feel now? I mean, I'm back just to tell you, how do you feel seeing that what you have done? Because sometimes you do this so effortlessly and without thinking. How do you feel knowing that so many families in Trinidad were so blessed and so encouraged and so overwhelmed with joy that someone cared so much to bring all of that?
Yes, I mean, but that's really where it all stemmed from. Over, I would say about 10 years ago. Well, 10 years of it, we've been married, but about 7 years ago, my husband and I were just laying in bed one day, and we were just saying we have a very multicultural church, a very diverse church. And that was just little ideas when it started, the seeds, and just how can we get people that have skills and talents, cooking, dancing, rapping, a whole bunch of skills, that loves the Lord Jesus Christ, that loves God. How can we get them to get out of the four corner, get out of the four walls, and do something, to display the love of Christ without being in a church setting?
And there's so much variety.
I have models, we have rappers, singers, and cooks, and our cooks are from all over the world.
Listen, the food was good.
Say hallelujah. And he said that. I did not pay him to say that. Because that was the goal, how it all started. We had people from Jamaica, from Haiti, from Guyana. I'm from Vietnam and Chinese. So we're like, we're going to put all you guys to work, put your skills.
They had all these stores.
Yes.
Of various stations where you can go to have Jamaican.
Yes. It's a global food festival, and that's how it was birthed, as a global food festival, because we are a global church, and so we wanted everybody to really not just cook any meals now. Everyone was told you can only display the best dishes of your nation, and they delivered.
And I think that is what the people appreciate, because oftentimes when things are being done free, sometimes you get just any old thing.
Anything. We always, there's no hot dogs. You would never find no hot dogs. You would never find a hamburger. No chicken nugget.
They got peas and rice.
They had everything.
They got every
you tell them. I can't tell them.
I mean, different types of food. And I think the people were more impressed that I think that's why they were asking, do we have to pay?
Right.
You sure? Because this quality of food displayed in such a professional, well organized, well displayed.
Yes.
And they just have to come and collect. And they were being served.
Yes, absolutely. With a spirit of excellence.
With a spirit of excellence.
And, you know, that's something that, you know, I thank God for my husband, you know, the visionary, the founder of Project Life and Jump Ministries, because there's nothing that he does. Don't even try it if you're not going to deliver your best. It's just don't even bring it. So in our mind, when we started it, we said we want to be able to create a replica of our wedding, believe it or not.
Wow.
We were like, how can we replicate our wedding in this atmosphere, in this place? And
wow.
that was 7 years ago. And here we are 7 years later, we're able to travel to Trinidad. We were in Jamaica a year ago, we're in the Bahamas twice. And here we are getting ready to go back to the Bahamas. So, you know, God is in control of this, you know, organization and leading our footstep, allowing us to be here. And you're here as a product of our Trinidad. And I wanted to make sure, you know, Florida and all of our partners and all of our supporters and volunteers, you guys are amazing. But, you know, hearing from someone, Dr. Samuel, who had no idea who we were, we just met randomly in Trinidad, and he was able to see the people and the experience and be able to share with you all what it is that, you know, not just here that we do, but overseas, the experience of the people hands-on.
Even the police officers,
yes.
the firefighters.
Everybody had a part.
There were quite a few of them there, and they were all eating multiple times.
I don't think I remember seeing them not eating is the question.
I was like, wow. And also, most of the folks in Trinidad were a bit concerned about what happened in Bahamas. And they couldn't, they weren't able to send the supplies. So being here and seeing that you guys are doing it.
Yes, yes.
I can safely say that there are people who are able, because of the community and the overwhelming love, we can feel safe knowing that someone in Florida is reaching the people in the Bahamas. What we couldn't do, you guys are doing it. And I commend you all.
We give God the glory.
Heaven smile over you guys.
Yes, well, we thank God for that.
And the many families, I promise you, who are hurting, by receiving such package, will warm their hearts.
Yes, and just to be encouraged, and that's what, you know, Project Life, and that's what it stems from. Is really we are people that believe in the love of Christ, of love of God, and how can we demonstrate that love by not just sharing the word, but displaying the word to the people.
That is it.
And it can be a form of music, it can be a form of fashion, it can be a form of cooking. So all your talents and all your skills can be given to the community to share the love of God, you know, and it's just growing. It's still growing. So this moment here, once again, thank you once again to all of our amazing people I don't even know anymore, but now I'm growing so many new you know, friends, and they're just all over Central Florida, from Lake Nona, from Wiki Wachi. I don't remember Wiki Wachi.
And students with cards.
Students, we have the box of cards here. The teacher came and dropped off and said, you know, my students gathered up and just created cards to give to some of the kids over there so that it can encourage them. And I said, that's exactly what we're about. What we're doing is really giving everyone a little bit, you know, with our little bits, just a message of hope. You know,
well, on behalf of my nation, I want to say thank you, Project Life. Thank you, Global Fest. Thank you for bringing your love. Thank you for bringing your care and your supply to our nations. Thank you for the families and the lives you have touched. Thank you for the many homes who have received from your supply. So on behalf of my nation, thank you for listening into God. And modeling your marriage or your wedding by bringing such excellent quality of ministry, of talent, of gift, and most of all, of good food. Thank you so much.
Well, everyone at home, we are still open here. Our contact information is below. We're gonna, like I said, we're gonna continue to be available for the community. If you still have it in your heart to donate, either donate supplies, please make sure you check the supply list, because we're gonna try and update it based on the needs of the community, the supplies. And if you wanna just partner with us and be a part of this vision, be a part of being a global vision of a helping hand and just sharing a little bit of message of hope and giving someone hope and love, you know, that tomorrow, there's a brighter future tomorrow, you can still do that. Go to our website below, message us, email us, call us, however you guys want to do it. We have Instagram. You know, you can be a part of that amazing vision that we're trying to birth and continue dedicating ourselves. So right now, Bahamas, We're praying for you.
Yes, we are.
We're believing that restoration is coming to you, that tomorrow is a brighter future, reconstruction, restoration. God is with you. And there are people out there that are loving on you, that are believing for you. So do not give up hope. So we're excited to continue this journey. We're right here. And like I said, partner with us. Get on that website, and find out more, because, and if you want to come out here and see what we do, we're here Monday through Friday. If you want to swing by and see what we're doing, you can be a part of it. I have volunteers that come out after work, after school, and they just want to come and they pack some bags, and that's a part of their, they want to be a part. That's a great thing. It's that Project Life, you know, our motto is be the change.
Yes.
Be the change.
Be the change.
And that's all it is be the change. Be the change in whatever position you have, you can be a change. Ask the Lord, or ask in your heart, you know, what can I do to be change? Every little steps, every little effort goes a long way.
Yes. And lives improve as a result of it.
Yes, lives improve. So Dr. Roger Samuel, thank you so much for coming out and being with us and sharing with the people.
Thank you.
Sharing with the people. So until then, we're going to continue to update you all, continue to pray for us. We're going to continue to pray for you. And once again, thank you to our volunteers, our staff, ongoing. I can't say thank you enough, because this back here, we couldn't do this ourselves.
That speaks for itself.
If I only had one load, that 40-footer, we'll be done. But because you all responded, we're not done. So we're going to continue to work for you all as you continue to bring it forth. We'll be here for you.
Yes. Thank you, Florida.